How to get started with HMA VPN version 5. What platforms is HMA VPN available on? Windows 7 SP1 or later, macOS 10.10 or later, Android 5 or later, iOS 9 or later, Linux, routers that support VPNs or flashed with Tomato, OpenWRT, DDWRT, or other custom firmware. How many devices can I install HMA VPN on? You can install HMA on as many devices as you'd like, but only 5 devices can be connected to our servers simultaneously. If something goes awry, such as random connection drops, how can I figure out what's going on? HMA VPN comes with free 24/7 customer support. On Windows and Mac, you'll find a troubleshooting tool under Settings Help and Support. This tool will run a series of diagnostic tests to see what's wrong. Any issues it detects will be issued a code that will speed up your experience with our support team. Is there a way I can protect not just my clients, but my entire network? Yes. You can use HMA VPN with a variety of routers. More information on how to set it up can be found here. VPN Basics Cheat Sheet, Client Software, Windows, Mac OS, Android, iPhone. Manual third-party connections. Linux and supported routers. Macs. Devices connected at once, 5 simultaneous connections. Number of servers, 1000 plus. Number of countries, 190 plus, 220 plus under ISO country codes. Number of locations, 290 plus. Supported protocols OpenVPN, IKF2/IPsec. Data encryption type, AES-256 GCM. Handshake encryption, RSA-4096. Data authentication, SHA-256. Kill switch. Split tunneling. Android other key features, IP shuffling, IP refresh, DNS leak protection, IPv4, IPv6, and WebRTC covered. DNS requests, encrypted with first-party servers. Single shared IPS, yes. Server protection, 256-bit AES full disk encryption. Max individual server throughput, 20 Gbps. Support, 24/7 customer support via live chat or phone. Guarantees, 30-day money back. No conditions. This is HMA VPN v5.8, new key features at a glance. New completely redesigned by user feedback. This is the biggest update in HMA history, and radically changes many of the core ways our client applications work. It still packs a punch, but we've kept things simple while making those more advanced features accessible to everyday users. Read more about the new design. New IP refresh. Facing a block. IP refresh gets you a new IP address in the same location you're working from with just a tap on the main dashboard. Read more about IP refresh. New kill switch. Whenever the connection to a VPN server drops for any reason, there's the potential your real location and online activities will leak and be picked up. To avoid this, HMA's kill switch stops all network communications entirely until secure connection to our servers is re-established. Available on Mac, Windows, and Android. Read more about kill switch. New smarter app kill switch. We pushed our application level kill switch a little further this time around. Now, when you launch an application from the list, HMA will immediately turn on and open up the tunnel even if it is off. Read more about kill switch. New split tunneling. Total, all-encompassing encryption is great, but sometimes you just want one app to securely operate from one location, while the rest of your system stays local, or vice versa. Well, now you can do just that. On Android only. Read. New speed test. We're bringing back one of the classic HMA features most requested by our users, speed tests. Now, you can check to see what speeds you'll get on any one of our servers right from within the app. This feature is now on Mac clients, and we will be rolling it out to Windows version soon. Read more about speed test. New faster servers. We are deploying new 20 Gbps servers across our infrastructure. Our core data centers already use them, giving a quarter of all HMA VPN sessions 200% increases in peak performance. Read more about faster servers. New no logging. We're always taking steps to improve your privacy. Effective 2019, our servers no longer collect your originating IP address, DNS queries, or other online activity. Read more about our no-log policy. How to use the new, fully redesigned HMA VPN. We've sent thousands of surveys, and spent hundreds of hours doing research with long-time HMA users, users of competitor products, and people who'd never heard of a VPN to figure out what the core of the product should be. Here are some of the biggest changes you'll see. No more modes, just a switch. How you turn on HMA is now simpler than ever. While we were big fans of the 3 modes, and they did meet the needs of some of you perfectly, many more of you were just confused and thought they did the same thing. Now, there's just a single switch to get your privacy going. How to use it? Just click or tap the switch in the center of the dashboard on any HMA VPN client. Instant mode is now Lightning Connect. The modes did have useful functions, and the most useful was Instant Mode, which took the guesswork out of finding the faster server for you. We've rebranded it Lightning Connect, and you'll find it at the top of your location list. How to use it? If you haven't yet changed locations yet, simply turning on the VPN will automatically put you on Lightning Connect. If you already changed locations, you can open the location list, and select it from the top as if you were picking any other regular location. A brand new location list. Speaking of location list, our longtime fans know that we have a stupid number of locations for you to choose from. It's always been a part of what makes HMA more than just a cool excuse to make donkey puns. But, listing them alphabetically really wasn't the most efficient way to help you sort through such a massive selection. Our new design boasts more usability benefits. All countries are organized by continent. The fastest location within the country you've selected is now given to you automatically, without forcing you to hunt it down. City-level locations are now organized in drop-down menus under their respective countries. All specialty streaming and P2P servers and locations you favorited are now easily accessible. How to use it? To open the location list, tap the big white button at the bottom of the main dashboard. You can use the side index of regions and server types to connect even faster, making things easier. Finally, all HMA VPN v5 clients now come with a side panel that will highlight, explain, and give quick access to the more advanced settings like kill switch, split tunneling, auto connect rules, and more. We'll also highlight privacy tips and insights just when you need them. How to use it? On Windows and Mac, simply click the More button in the top right of the dashboard to open the side panel. On iOS or Android, simply tap Advanced in the bottom panel. You can then engage with the different cards, or dismiss them in the case of messages. Features, privacy and security. Mission priority number 1 for any VPN is to allow users to surf privately and securely. Period. While we'll be focusing on some great new additions on that front, we'll also be shining a light on some of our older features and the things we do in the background to ensure your security and privacy. New IP refresh. Coming across a blocked website used to mean playing a tedious game of trying other servers until one worked. This is one of the most common frustrations expressed by our users, and we're taking that out by the backshed and old yellering it for good. You now have an easily accessible refresh IP option right on the main screen. One tap, and you'll get a new IP address from the same location you are working with, and can cycle through our available ones until you've got a winner. How to use it? Once you're connected, you will see the option to refresh your assigned IP address appear on the main dashboard. Simply tap it to get a new one. New kill switch. Nothing's perfect. Sometimes, the connection to our secure servers may drop, whether that's due to a firewall setting, server outage, limited bandwidth, a freak act of God. You get the idea. When that happens, your devices are designed to fall back on their feet and reconnect immediately outside the protection of your VPN. This can suddenly expose your real location and whatever you're up to. When those drops happen, HMA's kill switch automatically cuts the internet connection entirely, so not a peep of data gets out. It's the mother of all fail-safes. How to turn it on? On PC, Mac, or Android, you'll find the kill switch in the side panel. Click More on desktop clients, and Advanced on the bottom panel. Alternatively, you can also look for it in the settings. On PC and Mac, look for the kill switch in Settings Privacy. On Android, you can find it in the menu settings. Once there, just tick the box and you're set. New Smarter App Kill Switch. If you know precisely which apps represent a privacy risk, the App Kill Switch on Windows gives you surgical precision in terms of what shouldn't be allowed to keep communicating with the internet when your connection drops. Our research has shown that people tend to use the same applications over and over with their VPN, and launching them without the VPN connected can expose their personal data. Our new Smarter App Kill Switch won't just kill them when a connection drops, it will start a VPN tunnel when they're launched, to ensure they can never connect outside the protection of HMA. In the case of a dropped connection, it will seek to automatically re-establish the tunnel before letting the apps reconnect. How to use it? On Windows, you'll find a quick access to the App Kill Switch in the side panel. Just open it by clicking More in the top right of the main dashboard. Alternatively, you can find it by opening Settings Privacy. From the Privacy settings, tick the box to activate the App Kill Switch. Click Add Application and select the executable file you want to protect. Click Apply. If you selected an application that is currently running, the VPN will turn on automatically. At any time, you can tick the box next to each application to disable the App Kill Switch for it, or you can permanently remove it by clicking Remove. New Split Tunneling. Split tunneling lets you decide which apps go through the HMA VPN tunnel, and which don't, giving you more flexibility in how and when you change locations or add protection. You're now free to multitask your brain to mush across different locales, stream a brain-damaging show from one region while browsing BuzzFeed from another. How to use it? On Android, you can find split tunneling under menu settings. Or to make things easier, simply select Advanced in the bottom panel, and you'll find a quick access to split tunneling there. Flick the switch to turn it on. Select the applications you want to keep within the encrypted tunnel. Any application that doesn't have a check will access the internet normally. You can find an All Apps selector at the top of the screen, so you can toggle all the apps on or off at once. IP shuffle, encrypting your traffic, masking your IP address, and picking a virtual location that is different from yours are all ways of protecting your privacy from prying eyes. But HMA VPN goes one step further. IP shuffle randomly changes IP addresses to make it even harder for third parties to track your online activities. You can choose shuffle at predetermined intervals, or set a custom one. And don't worry about your location, you'll only cycle through IP addresses in the same location you already selected, so services you want to access in that region still work. While you're shuffling, your device switches between assigned IP addresses, so you'll be prompted to make sure the kill switch is active to prevent any data leaks. How to turn it on PC and Mac, look for IP shuffle under Settings Privacy. On Android, look for it under Menu Settings. Once there, turn it on, and you'll be able to set the time interval you want to use. In addition, the countdown to the next shuffle will appear in the side panel. iOS devices don't have a setting. By default, iOS switches IP addresses every time your screen is turned off. Auto connection rules: we're more mobile than ever, replacing desktops with laptops, and laptops with smartphones or tablets. The temptation to get a piece of that sweet, free Wi-Fi and save on your mobile plan is just too good to pass up. But that also means we're connecting to more and more hotspots run by people we don't know, with security measures we can't assess. That's why we baked auto connection rules into HMA. You can set your protection to turn on automatically whenever you connect to a Wi-Fi network, or to ask you if you'd like to turn it on. So go ahead, connect anywhere you want and save on your mobile data plan. HMA's got you covered. How to turn it on: the status of your connection rules will always be visible in the side panel on each client. Alternatively, you can find them under Settings Connection on Windows and Mac, and under Menu Settings on Android. iOS's rules can be found in the settings. Once there, you'll be able to choose which of the following rules apply. On Mac and Windows, do nothing. Turn on the VPN automatically. To turn on. On Android and iOS, never. Don't be so presumptuous. You connect to unsecured Wi-Fi. You connect to any Wi-Fi. You connect to Wi-Fi or cellular data. Trusted networks: the flip side of the coin. If you actually know a network and trust it's safe, then there's no need for HMA to cover your back, right? No problem. Just tell it you trust the network, and it will exclude that network from triggering the auto connection. HMA will always detect the current networks you are connected to, so you can easily add them. How to turn it on: you'll find the trusted networks under Settings Connection on your PC and Mac, and under Settings on your Android and iOS clients. On Mac, Android, and iOS, you'll be able to add the network you are currently connected to, and see the list of all of your trusted networks. On Windows, you'll be able to piggyback on how the operating system defines what is a private and public network, and the auto connection rules will work from there. You can always define that on your own as well. Speed test: with so many locations, selecting the best one can be difficult. Our instant mode and location mode can help make that choice for you, but some of you like doing it yourself. We heard you, and are bringing back the in-app speed test. When you launch the test, it will load the 5 nearest servers to you. You can add any server you want from our list. As the test runs, you'll see the results for both server ping, time it takes for a data packet to do a round trip from your computer to the server, and download speeds. The maximum times you see depend on your own network speed. The best we can do is max out your speed, and that will usually be on the server closest to you. Note: if you suddenly find that your speeds improve more than what you usually get without a VPN, it may mean that your ISP is throttling your speed. We'll organize the results with from fastest to slowest, based on a combination of download and ping times, with the fastest option shown at the top. However, if you prefer a different kind of server, just click it to reveal connection options. Here you can see we've opted to go with the streaming and P2P optimized Frankfurt location, despite it not being the fastest. How to run the test: on Windows and Mac, you can find the speed test by clicking on the HMA icon in the system tray on Windows, or in the menu bar on Mac. Features: performance. Streaming, browsing, and sharing anonymously are worth very little when the VPN server offers 56K error bandwidth. Our hundreds of servers offer high performance and low latency. Here's how: new upgrading to 20 Gbps servers. By default, HMA automatically switches you to the fastest available server in a selected country, so you don't have to go hunting for servers. We're also constantly improving our facilities, moving them to networks with better connectivity or adding more servers in multiple countries, with new ones being added on a regular basis. For example, we recently upgraded servers in our core data centers to 20 Gbps, and many of our fringe ones run on 10 Gbps servers. This means lower latency and better throughput across the board.